Good afternoon, everyone. I want you to picture this. You wake up one morning, you check your phone, and there it is. Your company is splashed across the headlines under intense public scrutiny. Internal documents, they're leaked, and now the whole world's watching you. And in that moment, you're faced with an immediate challenge. What do you say? How do you calm the storm? Crisis can unfold pretty fast at lightning speed, and especially today in our hyper-connected world, they can unfold really fast. And a single misstep can go viral within minutes, and the fallout can be overwhelming. Um, your actions and responses to these crises are very important, and they're really more important individually than anyone else's, because that's sort of how the outcome of the crisis gets developed, and how the outcome is how the outcome really develops. My name is Dylan Cubitt, and I'm here today to help guide you guys through the complexities of crisis communication. I spent a little bit of time studying and applying strategies of crisis communication, and sort of understanding the growth that comes from crisis. And my point of the speech is to sort of get that across to you. We'll focus on your essential communication strategies, like active listening and cultural sensitivity, empathy, and pretty much all those things will help you manage your crisis. So first, let's dive in. Active listening and empathy. That's one. Let's talk about active listening and empathy. In any crisis, empathy is one of the most powerful tools that you can really have at your disposal, because it sort of it shows you and it gives you a feeling of what the other person is feeling, and by that you can make the best decision on what that other person needs to sort of fill their needs, which will get you what you want in return. So, why is this important? Why would that be important? You might ask me. Because when people feel hurt, they feel valued, and they feel like they feel cared about, and you can de-escalate tension very easily just by showing that you genuinely sort of care about someone or a situation. And especially during crisis, emotions run high. Empathy allows you to connect emotionally with others, whether it's with customers, employees, or a loved one, or really whatever it might be. Next, really let's discuss the importance of crisis communication plans. Having a solid crisis communication plan is very important. Stevenson University says having a crisis communication plan can be the difference between you singing or something. Our crisis communication plan is more than just really a document. It's the blueprint for how you will respond when when things hit the fan and when unexpected happens. And having that written down and having a management plan is a whole lot better than just running a gun into a crisis whenever it happens, which is what we tend to do. Think of it this way: if there are no cracks in our response, or no cracks on our united front, when we operate cohesively, we'll minimize the risk of mistakes and miscommunications and things like that. To the public, the public is looking for consistency and clarity in our message. A well-coordinated plan really that ensures that everyone is on the same page, and that in turn, having that sort of crisis communication plan to make sure everybody is on the same page in turn helps prevent crisis and help crisis get managed as efficiently as possible. In crisis, it's really essential to be aware of the respective backgrounds and diverse backgrounds of everybody affected in their culture, and just everybody affected in general, because anything you do can aggravate someone, and especially at the point of crisis, you don't want to do that, because that's just going to make the situation worse. That's really crucial, because how we respond internally can have a significant impact on our external reputation, really. By showing respect for our cultural differences and ensure that all employers, stakeholders, and everyone feels valued, we can really help fight those conflicts. So let's, if we take a step back and review the key points we went over. Crises are inevitable, but they don't have to really be catastrophic. With the right strategies and active listening, cultural sensitivity, empathy, and things like that, crises can, they can very easily be averted, and they very easily be managed. Now, one thing that crisis are obviously bad, but what crises do is they present opportunities for you to better yourself, really, and make your life more extraordinary. If you ever notice, whenever you fight through a crisis, you get on the other side of that crisis, you're a new person, and you feel way better than you ever have before in life. That's the importance of crisis, and having a crisis management plan and really, following it can help you get to the other side of that crisis as fast as possible. And the more crisis you can, get on the other side of as fast as possible, the more knowledge you really start to compound. And, the better person you'll be, really. More rounded, all around better. And that's really important in crisis. And I hope that you guys take this seriously and bring home a sort of crisis management